All right. I have a question that I think you'll want to talk about.
Okay.
Hey guys, thank you very much for the content. This is from Momo. Shout out Momo.
What's up, Momo?
Here is one for you. And I have I have a small opinion on this that I'm going to voice, and then I'm just going to let you take it because I have no idea. How do you think the AI, ChatGPT and co, will change the online fitness trainer industry? What should trainers focus on that will not be displaced by the technology in the near future? Thank you again for your great efforts. Keep pushing, Momo.
So funny. I literally just had a conversation about this 30 minutes ago.
Good. Perfect. I have no idea. The only, and I'm more skeptical of AI than the average person, and I'm more pessimistic about what ChatGPT specifically is going to bring in terms of usefulness, not only in the fitness industry but in any industry. And I'm pessimistic specifically about ChatGPT, not AI long term. I think it's going to do a lot, but I think it's overhyped right now. To answer your question, Momo, I think the one thing that coaches should continue to do to not be displaced is to put out really good content specifically to build depth and relationship with individuals who follow you. Because I think that's one thing, like, I don't think humans will be able to relate to computers and have relationships with computers in the near future, maybe in the distant future, which is a scary world to me. I don't think humans will be able to have that same relationship like they do with other human beings. And so building connections with your audience by helping them for free consistently over a long period of time is one thing you can do to secure your future against the potential disruption of AI.
Yeah. I mean, there's so much we can talk about with this. I know the person I was just talking to like half an hour ago, she was saying she's like worried about like almost like a doomsday thing. Like, well, what if it gets so smart, it's smarter than humans? And I'm like, it's sort of like an I am robot type thing where I'm not worried about that. Maybe that's naivety on my part, but I'm not worried about that. What I am worried about, and we don't have to go into this, is how we can already see how what we search online is censored, and there's censorship across the board by like it's humans who are controlling what we see. They decide like what we're going to put at the top of the Google search.
On Google, for example. Yep.
Google, YouTube, all this stuff. Like the Twitter files coming out showed us that this is real. And they also showed us that it's not just internally at these companies, but the CIA and the FBI have been involved in it as well. And these companies create relationships with these government entities, and these government entities can say, hey, anything posted about this, we want you to downgrade or remove from your platform. It's like, this isn't just a conspiracy theory. This is real. There are trials going on about this because of everything that came out that leaked from Twitter. So I'm more worried about the information that will be pushed onto generations that anywhere they search, they will only be able to find a single narrative based on whatever group is in power wants them to see. That's like the only worrisome thing for me. In terms of ChatGPT, for example, I've been playing around with it a lot, and I think there are some amazing pros and some pretty clear cons. For example, you can go on ChatGPT and like I've played around with saying like, hey, write me an Instagram caption on the benefits of fiber. And it will write out a legitimate caption explaining the health benefits of fiber, why you should have it, how much you should have, like it'll do it. The issue is it's even though it's decent and it's a great starting point, it does lack personality. It lacks personality and it lacks consistency with subsequent captions. So it might give me one voice in one caption, but then I ask it to write another caption and it's a completely different voice. And if you want to stand out in the fitness industry, the one thing that's going to make you stand out is you. Like that's it's not necessarily even the information as much as it is you, because the information is readily available to everybody. The reason people want to work with you is because it's you, and it's you giving the information. It's your personality. It's your voice. And so if your voice is constantly changing because you're only writing your captions with ChatGPT, there's not much continuity. And it's very difficult for people to really resonate with you. Now, you could use it as a starting point to get like a base framework. If you're like struggling with writer's block, you're not sure how to begin, cool. Like you could use that and then inject your own personality and voice in there. I think that would be a very smart way to use it if you were going to use it. You could even use ChatGPT to come up with content ideas. Like, hey, you can literally say, give me like a 100-point content idea list for fitness and health. And it will do that for you. Like there are some really, like it doesn't have to write anything. It can just give you content ideas. So there are many great ways to use it. And I would actually prefer you use it from the perspective of just use it to spark ideas that only you can then mold with your personality and your thoughts and your history and everything that you can bring to the table. The way to stand out is to be yourself, because that's really the main difference. It's the knowledge, the information, like that's going to be similar across the board, but you're the variable and you're the asset. And so that's where I would say, using yourself as the draw, as opposed to necessarily the information.